We know with OB3 that there was a new law that said there is no tax on tip income. But of course, that law came with some caveats, some phase outs, some maximum deductions. And when OB3 was written, it said the no tax on tips applies to industries that are traditionally have tip income. Well, that could be very confusing. So here's the good news and what I'm sharing with you today. The Department of Treasury and the Internal Revenue Service came together under a proposed regulation to identify what industries are actually eligible for this qualified tip income exclusion. And what you're looking at right now under the list of occupations that receive tips are the eligible industries. Now, I want you to keep in mind that SSTBs, so industries that are specialized service trades or businesses. Now, that concept was brought out under the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act of 2017, are not eligible for that. So the examples would be a law firm, a medical practice, an accounting firm, unfortunately. But if you are under that list of occupations that you're looking at right now, you are going to fall within the guidelines of qualified tips. Now, something that you have to consider is that qualified tips have to be voluntary. And this is something that's tripping a lot of people up. What does that mean? Well, you might be in the food and beverage service industry. So let's say you work at a restaurant as a server and you seat a party of 12. And that restaurant, because that party is more than 8 people, automatically assesses an 18% service fee in lieu of a tip on that bill. Technically, that service fee is not eligible as a tip exclusion.
What?
Why? Because it's not a voluntary tip. So we're going to see how this applies and how restaurants adapt. So remember, that tip has to be voluntary, and also it has to be part of a legal activity. So if you have an illegal activity and you're tipped, you still have to pay tax on that tip. So all in all, we enjoy that there's further guidance on who's going to be eligible for this no tax on tips. Make sure you stay subscribed to the Teaching Tax Flow YouTube channel. Like this video, subscribe, because we're going to continue to bring you more information and more clarity to help you legally and ethically reduce the tax you pay in your lifetime.